Oh,
Yep,
thank you.
good.
Thank you so
Thanks for
much.
reminding me.
It's okay.
Okay, Srie, nice to see you again.
Yeah, nice to see you. Yeah. Good
It's been
morning.
it's been a long time,
Yes, yes.
probably about 50 years.
Yes, it's a long time.
I think I might have met you once in Bandung.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So are you all ready for this interview?
Okay. I hope I can do it. I can make it.
I'm sure
Yes,
you
you can.
will.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. So, can you tell me when and where you were opened?
It's a long time ago. Uh, um, I didn't know Subud at all, and before I got married. So after I married, Dahlan told me about Subud, and I didn't understand, and I was a bit hesitant what it is. As a Muslim, I didn't know. I never heard about it. So uh, we married, and he explained to me about Subud. And then when he asked me to join Subud, I said, okay, I will do it if it is good. Because Indonesian or wife has to follow uh, what the husband doing. So he's leading. Yeah, he's a leader. So I leave it for a while. Uh, Even he kept saying that Subud is good. Yeah. So I kept, I waited for until in half of a dream, I had it like half sleeping, half a dream. It said something like enter Subud, join Subud. So I told my husband. So he said, you should be open. And then I was open in 1980. We got married 1979. And then I opened, I think, in the middle of 1980. It was a Subud group in Bandung. So there were senior helper, maybe about 5 or 6 people there. So I was open. And that time I didn't feel anything. To me, it's still a lot of question mark in my mind what it is. So I just joined it, and then I tried to do the latihan. And then I haven't felt what it is for a while. And then until we went to UK in the 1981. So that time was the visit of Yang Mulia Bapak to around Europe. So I met him there. So my feeling is all positive. My feeling is strong. It's all positive, but I didn't understand what it is. And then we did a latihan in the big hall with all the international members. I was surprised because this is from Indonesia. What it is a wonderful thing to have. The feeling is very positive, but that time I did the latihan and I was pregnant maybe 5 months or 4 months. So I had to be careful to do the latihan, but I just kept quiet and just did it, just keep doing it. But I haven't felt anything special that time. But I saw other people, so, the different European and Indonesian, maybe Asian and European. European people will be more expressive, while the Asian is quieter. as I was also quieted because we not. I think if I explore it or just do it more focused, maybe the movement will come. But that time, of course, I was pregnant. I didn't really feel to move a lot. But that time, I haven't felt anything. But I felt so strong. This is very positive. But at the same time, I was scared. Scared because so aggressive people, so expressive, I mean. People so expressive and shouting, jumping, and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah. But I think I'm lucky that I met Papa.
Mm.
I'm really lucky. So I know everything, like it's not just nationality, but international in the big group of everybody from all over the world there.
Yeah.
And a lot of people in Europe following where he went. And of course, it's question in my mind. And I saw Bapak with the family. They were so wise, so positive.
Mhm.
So wise, so positive. So I'm sure this is a good thing. It's a good thing, but I still don't understand. I still didn't understand a lot about it.
Mhm.
I should learn. So, of course, we didn't follow Bapak where he went, except when he was in London. But we didn't go out of London as Bapak went around, not just London, but went anywhere else. I think that's a long trip. I don't know how long, maybe
Mhm.
1 month or even more. I don't know.
Mhm.
Afterwards, I went back in London and in Wales. Then I went back to Indonesia because I wanted to give birth in Indonesia. I felt better, maybe because I was a bit homesick.
Okay.
So I went to Indonesia and then I went to Subud, Jakarta.
Mhm.
And I had that time, I did it after I gave birth. I gave birth in Bandung, and then afterwards I visited Jakarta, Subud, Jakarta. So I did latihan with Ibu Usman. That's the first time I felt really strong, very
Mhm.
strong movement that
Mhm.
Ibu Usman had to stop me to do it.
Uh,
That was the first time, and I kept doing it. So I understand Subud more afterwards.
Okay, that's very interesting. Can I ask you though,
Okay.
how did you first meet Dahlan? How were you two able to meet?
Yeah.
So how did you
Oh,
meet?
I went. Yeah, we met in the cafe in ITB because he works in the number one university, still the best until now, University Institut Teknologi Bandung, that ITB. And I was still student. I studied in one of university in Bandung. It's called University of Pajajaran. So I was still young, like maybe 21, and he was about 30, about that age. So I was still student. We met in the cafe and we just met short, very short, because I had lunch, he had lunch. So, and then he went to my campus. I wasn't there and he asked one of my friend my address. And I was surprised he came to my house.
Mm.
So, and also in the house, everybody, there is a bully coming to my house. I was a bit, I didn't know bully a lot that time. So,
Mhm.
mixed, scared to see a bully with beer and mustache coming to my
Mhm.
house. And of course, my family also surprised, who is it? And my mother, of course, asked me, where did you meet him?
Yeah.
Because my mother, it's always that time, in my generation, that time, knowing Bule, still a bit negative that the Bule was playboy and just something like that.
Yep. So, okay, and so your relationship, how long before you got married? How long was it before you got married?
Oh, it's a long time. Because afterwards he visited me, and of course my mother was very strict, and we never been able to go out with him because he's a bule. No, she won't let me go with the bule. Yeah, even with Indonesian man, I could go, but of course the time she was strict. Yeah,
Right.
still. But with him, we never went out. We never went out. So, and then I told him, it's probably we couldn't get married because I had to wait for my sister and brother who is older, and I was still student that time.
Yep.
And of course, I didn't focus. I didn't think that it's time to get married that time. Yeah, still not willing to get married. Just maybe the time, but still willing to finish to study. Yeah.
So
Then he has
sorry.
to go.
So how many years before when you met in the cafe to when you got married? How long before when you first met him and then you got married? How long?
Sorry, we got married to 27. So we went about 7 years.
7
because
years.
he went back to UK and then he came back to Bandung. 7 years, about more and less 7 years. And then that time we ready to get married. So even my mother was hesitant to let me marry the Western. That she doesn't know a lot about him. But of course, I told my family he's a Muslim and it's no, if it is the same religion, is no problem to get married. So at least we got engaged.
Good.
And then because Dachlan still had a contract with Saudi, so we got engaged, and then 3 months afterwards we got married. That was November 7, 1979.
And what was your profession? What had you been studying?
Yeah. Oh, I finished the study. I finished my degree.
And what was it in?
Pardon?
What was it that you were studying?
I was studying German and literature.
Okay.
But afterwards, I had to get diploma, of course, because I thought working in the office, it's not enough just knowing German language. I should be able to do something else. So I did some diplomas, computer, and then secretarial studies. And then also I took a course in London, in International House London. So my English was better.
Right.
Because when at Dachlan, my English was not fluent. So sometimes we speak Indonesian. And if he doesn't understand, I speak English. If he didn't understand my English, at least try to speak German. So and then it's just you will understand whatever we talking, but the language is not really fluent communication between us
I
that time.
Now, Have you had any experiences in the Latihan that were very special to you? Any strong experiences in the Latihan?
In the Latian, yes. Not always, not in the Latian I had. I had sometimes very strong message, but sometimes I ignore it because I want to know what is happening if I ignore it. No, I want just to prove if it is, and I have to be careful which one is the strong. Like I think we should know which one is Subud message or which one just logical message. I was doing something in the office when I was working. So and then very strong, just telling me, save it. And I said, no, it's just me. I think I shouldn't do that. Because Dahlan, when I told Dahlan, he was angry, why don't do? You just follow your feeling. But I still, it's question mark to me that time. Subud feeling and logical feeling. But as soon as the message gone, suddenly the light off. So I lost my document. So I realized this is it. Yeah. And then I had another strong message. When my mother passed away, we planned to go to my mother like in 3 days' time. But then when our driver asked me, Bu, I'm going home. Are you not planning to go anywhere? I said, no, we're not going anywhere. Even I say that, but in my mind, it's coming message, no, go to Bandung, Sri, go to Bandung. Very strong. But I thought, wow, I don't need to go to Bandung today because we plan to go in 3 days' time. But then the next day, my mother passed away. I felt so sorry. If I follow my mother, maybe she want to see me before he died. I was so sad at that time. I was wrong.
Yeah.
So
I see.
that's yeah. In the Latvian, I didn't feel very special message or whatever. I just felt like moving around, but not anymore quiet like before. I always have movement. And what I'm surprised to see, Yang Mulia was really very special man and when he had a birthday, before he died, that was like 86, 87 or 86, 1986 or 87. We went to the birthday celebration in Pamulang, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, in Pamulang. And then we did everything, but actually he was not feeling well, but we can't see that he wasn't feeling well. But he said goodbye, just like this, to everybody. I could see that he was happy to live. He was happy to leave us. He felt, so still willing to lead us. Maybe he thought he could, maybe, I don't know, he could do, he wanted to do a lot for us, maybe. And I didn't think that it was time for him to go. And then I went home to Bandung, and I think Dahlan brings some cake, or I don't know, I had a cake, a birthday cake from Jakarta. So I brought it to Bandung because I wanted my children taste even just a little bit of Papa's cake. When I cut it and I taste the cake, it's just the good smell, very strong, like flower, like sedap malam or jasmine, very strong. And then my heart said, oh, maybe he's gone. It's just my feeling. Maybe he's gone. But an hour afterwards, the postman, not the postman, the newspaper came. The newspaper, because we have apa langganan.
Yes. Pikiran Rakyat.
Huh?
Pikiran Rakyat.
Yeah, Pikiran Rakyat. We had Pikiran Rakyat newspaper came to my house, and then when I read it, it's Babak's news that he passed away. I was so shocked. Then my feeling that I got that feeling, and when in my mind when he said goodbye, you know, he said goodbye. So it's you can see it's really, you can prove that he's not original person. He's extraordinary person. He was born as extraordinary. It's not like original.
Ordinary.
Ordinary. I mean, ordinary. No, not at all. So.
Well, that's wonderful. That's a wonderful experience. But
Yes.
I'm noticing that we're approaching the end of the recording because we only have half an hour. So we should figure out what we will do next. So Munadi, are you there?
Yes.
My suggestion would be that we finish now because it's almost the half hour.
Okay.
Can you then make a Zoom and call me? Can you do that?
It may be time consuming because I've never done that before. So I might have to Google how to do it.
Right.
Is it urgent?
You mean can we?
Yes, it's saved.
We can. Well, it might take you half an hour to do that or something. That's okay. I mean, I've got the rest of the afternoon. It's no problem. I can wait. Do you think we should try
Okay,
that?
I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Okay, then.
So,
Good man.
okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you. This very kind of you, and I feel respected that you like to interview me.
Yes.
Thank you.
So we'll do it some more in a minute. In a moment, we hope. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Now, Srie, beginning our conversation again.
Okay.
Can you tell me about some other people in Subud, like maybe Helena Longcroft or Ibu Ismana, who have also been important in your Subud journey?
Yes. The first time I met Ibu Ismana, it was in London, yeah? Yes. Not in Indonesia. But of course, before I went to London, I visited a group of Subud in Subud Fatmawati, in Wisma Subud.
Yep.
I didn't see the family, but when I went to London, I saw Babaks and all the family, Tuti, Indra, Muti, including Ibu Ismana, of course, and maybe Ibu Rahayu, yeah?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's all the family. They're very nice, they're very humble, they're very welcome. That's impressed me, very positive that time.
Good. And did you know Helena Longcroft?
Yes, I do. I do, because she lived in Subud, Jakarta, in Wisma Subud.
Yep.
And she did together with Dachlan about
History and
archive. So I often went to Jakarta, even not as long as Dahlan went to Jakarta, but I met her. Yeah, she's very good. She's very nice.
And Was Abdullah Pope a friend of yours? Abdullah Pope and Salama Pope?
Abdullah Pope, yes, yes. When we just married, Dahlan introduced me, Abdullah Pope and Harlin.
Salama.
Oh, Salama Pope, Salama Pope, yeah. And my mother-in-law stay with them. So my mother-in-law feel that she had a friend, she had other British friend, so she was happy, and I stay in the other guest house. I mean, she's staying with Abdullah Pope's family, and I stay in the guest house, Subud guest house, with Dahlan, just for 2 or 3 days.
2 nights.
Two nights,
Yes,
maybe.
and they gave a reception.
Yes, yes.
So they gave a reception for us, didn't they? Like they invited Subud members in to have like a little party, reception, Yeah. All right.
I don't remember that celebration.
Yeah, like just
Okay.
That was in 1979 anyway. So about Ibu Ismana is the most kind person I know. Yes, she also, from the beginning, from the first time I met her, she's not just beautiful outside, but also inside. She's very well, and that's and I mean, to everybody, I guess, to everybody. So you can get impression how good Subud. I think my opinion. I don't know if I'm right. I think if you're doing right in Subud, if you follow what Bapak said, it will change the character of us. Being very kind, being nice to people, being humble, being, not proud, not.
arrogant.
That's what, not arrogant, not arrogant.
I understand.
That's what I felt. Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's my impression anyway.
Very good. Now, I
Ibu
wanted to
Ismana
ask
is
you.
very good, even until now.
Oh, that's
She's more than
excellent.
80. She's more than 80, 89? Yeah, I think she's 89, but she's still, she's not like, she doesn't forget things, and she's still talking to me, and she's trying to give people opportunity, whatever, you can. So she's still helping people otherwise,
Good. Let me
That's my
ask you.
impression. Yeah. For
Okay. Let me ask you, do you have any advice about other young Indonesian women who are
Pardon?
doing Subud now? Would you have any advice for, especially ones who might want to marry foreigners? What advice would you have? Would you encourage them?
Or
young Indonesians young Indonesian women who are going to join Subud, would you encourage them?
no, to be honest, no, I was too busy, I guess. I know Ibu Ismana asked me to be assistant helper, yeah, in Subud, but I just didn't have time. I was involved with Subud in Bandung for social organization, yeah, for open age, yeah, but just doing like not really accounting, but helping financial administration a bit. But because I was busy, I was working for a German company, which was very busy, didn't have much time. Okay. So even I wanted to do more, I just didn't have much.
I see. But tell me,
And I didn't have a chance. Yeah.
uh,
Yes.
would you have any advice though? If, let's say, a new young Subud woman joining Subud, would you have any advice for them based on your own experience?
Yes, I can. What I can say, because they might think strange, they might think what it is, they don't want to feel to join it. Or maybe the Latihan, as my experience, the first Latihan just quiet and nothing happened.
Mm,
And maybe sometimes some think maybe some people, because the first time I didn't feel which one is real Subud feeling. You
mm,
just do the latte, just keep doing it. Just keep doing it without any question, without anything negative thinking. It will
mhm.
come by itself. And of course, each personality, each person is different. Even you accept something, and the other accept different thing. But you just do the Latin, and it will come by itself. It will. It's just. I think. What can I say? It will come because different person will be different. Different exception too. That's what I experience. You will
Right.
accept something, accept it, just
Uh-huh.
accept it, and then think positively, and you will accept more and more. That's what I feel. And you can be with with if you listen to Bapak's talk, just do what he said. it's
Right.
it's just
Uh,
it's yeah, we're lucky actually that we have a chance to do it. We have a chance to keep all the to let the bad thing out from the body.
yeah,
You know what I? Yeah,
sure.
I
Mm,
think yeah, that's wonderful thing to have. Even though if we talking about it, people think what it is strange. Yeah,
mm,
because
mm.
when I was open in Bandung, some Bandung's group made me thinking because I thought first with the explanation and the what they accept in the Latian, and then for healing who is sick. It's
Mhm.
not for healing, on your own body, but for healing somebody who is sick. So I thought it's like, what is dukun?
Magician, musician,
Something
Medicine man.
medicine man.
medicine man or magic thing. That's the first impression, yeah. But then I
Mhm.
understand. But of course, with that way, there was competition about it, even not too negative competition, but for positive, yeah. They
Mhm.
compete. I'm stronger, but that's for helping people. That's mean I mustn't. That's negative. It's positive, yeah.
Mhm. Sure.
Then I asked if I could do Latihan because Dalan said if I don't have time to visit the Subud group, you can do the Latihan by your own in the room. And they
Mhm.
said, no, you must be careful because if you do it by yourself, it's might the spirit or something coming to your body.
Yeah.
And of course, I don't want that happen. So I
No.
never did it by myself first. But then now, because sometimes you need a latihan, and when you're getting old, you're not feeling very good, not always feeling very good to go out. And I do
Yeah.
the latihan in the room. It's fine. It's
Mm.
it's not wrong with it. That's what
Mm.
I feel.
Okay, well that's good. You're
Mm.
living in Jakarta now, aren't you, at the moment?
I'm living in Jakarta, even though we used to live in Bandung because I work in Bandung, in Siemens Bandung, Siemens telecommunication in Bandung. But then after retired, I was 61 when I was retired. I resigned actually for family reason. So I live in Bandung, in Jakarta, since 2012
I
until
see.
now. Yeah, but still on and off to Bandung because we still have an old and small house in Bandung. So
Okay.
we go to Bandung sometimes, even not very often.
And in Jakarta, are you living with your daughter, your very clever daughter?
Uh, at the moment, yes.
Hmm.
We do have our uh, house in not like half an hour from here, but
Oh.
we often hear because my daughter is worried if I'm too old to do thing at home. So we
Hmm.
just on and off. But at the
Hmm.
moment, we live here for a while.
And it's nice that
She's
you'll be able to
about
see
my age.
your grandchild, your
Yes,
lovely
that's
granddaughter.
other reason. Yes, other reason also.
Yes, must be very nice. I did
Yes,
an interview with them. I did an interview with your daughter and granddaughter, and they are both so delightful, both so
and
nice.
thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, you told me. Yeah. Mhm.
But let me ask you another question.
Yes,
How do you feel about Subud since Bapak has died? How would you compare Subud before Bapak and now?
yeah, I know it's very different. We are lucky that we live in Subud when Bapak was there. It's different. It's different now. I think it's, but even though I can see new member coming in. Yeah, in
Yep.
Wisma Subud, I did a Latin. There is always new young member, but the different, of course, is different.
Hmm.
Different is just chemistry. Is different.
Right.
Before, when Bapak was still alive, it seemed chemistry is very strong
Right.
among among the Subud member
Hmm.
because I remember every time I went to Wisma Subud. Sim, it's just like you not feel strange or to go there. You just like family, like
Right.
brother, sister. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's you can feel it.
Yep.
But now it's not as strong as before. I guess now for the helper to encourage them or to introduce Subud, it's a lot of work to do,
Hmm.
especially apa, psychologist thing that you have to be patient, you have to be with yeah, generation now is different generation too
Yeah.
to explain something like this before maybe young people will just listen yes to the
Mm.
elder, but
Mm.
now it's like more democratic in
Mm.
Indonesia, so they will
Right.
ask tales and we have to explain carefully so
Yep.
there will be but there are some new member coming anyway, I
Oh,
see.
that's good.
Yeah,
That's very
yeah,
good. And do
yeah,
you go to Latihan at Wisma Subud?
I do. Even not as often as before, I do. We do it on Sunday, just on
Ah.
Sunday.
Oh, that's good. And there are still many people go there? Still, too many people still go to the Wisma Subud?
Oh yes, yes.
Yep.
Yeah, we feel guilty if we don't go very often there. We feel like to go, but
Mhm.
of course, for some reason, sometimes we can't always go like before. Yeah, we can go every Sunday, but now maybe once a month or twice a month, something like that. Maybe
Okay.
once. Yeah.
And ha maybe as a final question, I could ask you, having
Yes.
married a foreigner,
Yes.
has that made your life more interesting, do you think?
Interesting, of course, because cross culture, two countries, I mean, different. But it's also it's not just it's also not as easy as people think. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
is you have to understand. You have to understand each other with a different country, and of course, for both, maybe we got stressing out for both sides. It's not just for one side. Yeah, while the Indonesian woman will follow what the husband said, whatever it is, because the husband is like leading wife, yeah, is
Okay.
a leader at the family. So he's the boss at the family. So we just do whatever he said. And not all the Indonesian woman will be brave to say what she feel. If she doesn't agree, she will just do it. Yeah. Uh, uh, Especially in my generation, maybe not
Mm-hmm.
now. Yeah.
Yep.
And also, people think at that time, I mean, I got married in like almost 47 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's different that time. Not many Indonesian married
Yep.
West.
Yep.
So people will look at you when you go together
Uh-huh.
wherever you go,
Yeah.
and wherever you are, people will notice, and people will know with any comments. Yeah,
Yep.
uh, yeah. So my mother already told me before we got married. Yeah, because you have to be ready. You have to be ready to be like that. And
Okay.
then I will tell you, my daughter, when she was 5 years old, we went on the train, and Dalan just hold my body like this. Yeah, just
Yep.
holding my. And
Yep.
then Rianti straight away said, Daddy, put your hand down. Daddy, put your hand down. She was so because she noticed, even since she was 5, she noticed that
Yeah.
people look at us,
Yeah. Yeah.
That's she felt that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
and of course, we have to try. We have what make me strong is I believe as a Muslim. I believe like Rizki is material or finance or whatever is
Yeah.
from God.
Mm.
And also a couple, partner from God. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
And life and death is from God.
Yeah.
That make me strong. Say if I was sad or if I got stressed out about this different cultures thing,
Mm.
I just pray to God, please give me the way. If I can stand it, just give me the way that I can understand. That's
Yep.
because we have to be responsible to God because
Yeah.
it's from God. Yeah, the
Yeah.
couple, the partner is from God. So we have to try to give it always positive and always good. That's make you strong.
Yeah.
And of course, there's always problem. I think mixed marriage, they must have a problem. It's not really problem. It's just It's just because different culture, different
I
language.
understand.
Yeah, the beginning of marriage, the communication, of course, not as smooth as uh, other Indonesian marriage. Is because we have different culture, different language,
Sure.
and wasn't fluent in English, and he also not fluent in Indonesian. So
Yep.
sometimes, we just understand each other with feeling, yeah,
Of
with
course.
when yeah, yeah, it's just we need to understand each other, but at the end, of course, it takes time
Takes
until we
time.
understand each other. Yes, takes time.
Yep. Well, it's been wonderful talking to you, Sri.
Oh, it's nice
I
to
don't
have
know that
you.
we've ever talked so much before since
Yeah,
I've known you, but it would
yeah.
be lovely to visit you all one day.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, hopefully, yeah, one day.
Now that I know your daughter and your granddaughter and Munadi, I know everyone. It would be really
Yeah,
lovely to come and visit you.
thank God. Alhamdulillah, they're very nice.
Yes,
Nice
okay.
children and nice granddaughter, and
Yeah,
she's a home.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. I think we've reached the end of the recording. And
Yeah.
I will now I need to talk to Munadi about what we will do next.
Okay.
Hi.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it that you invite me to this interview. Thank you.
It's been very nice. I've really liked it. Thank you.
Thank you. I do too. Thank you.
Okay.